What's up everyone, Crimshot here, and I'm going to react to Hunter x Hunter, these episodes. And what was it? Last time we ended the Greed Island arc. There's no more Bisky. Gon and Killua used an company card that they snuck out using the camouflage card, because you're not supposed to take something other than a reserve card out, but they were able to get a company out. Had Gon used Magnetic Force, he would have been able to meet his father, Jin, but because they used a company, they got sent to Kite, which is Jin's disciple, who has this really weird psycho clown weapon thing that's like a bit of a lottery. You never know what kind of weapon you're going to get, but so far we know that number 4 is a gun. We met his disciples, who I think, I don't know, last time it didn't seem like they were hunters, but I'm starting to think that they are hunters, but just like really new. They're like newbies compared to Gon and Killua. And yeah, we have I'm gonna call this the bug arc, or yeah, it concerns chimera ants, and there's a queen, and she reproduces using phagogenesis, where whatever you eat, she can reproduce the traits from what she eats to her offspring. And if she eats multiple things, all of those traits from those multiple organisms could eventually end up in the same offspring. And I'm pretty sure that that guy in the intro that has like the cell tail, the cell from Dragon Ball Z, I'm pretty sure that's like the king that she's trying to give birth to, you know. But yeah, she found a taste for humans, created one of her soldiers with the looks of a human, and we're probably going to get a lot more, but yeah, let's see what happens next. Let's get right into it. Very rapid reproduction. I'm assuming a lot of people are going to die in this episode. Yeah, all these people are going to die. It's like, what is this? What is that thing coming my way that's impending doom that I do not know of yet? Let's wait and see what it is. That guy looks so weird. It kind of reminds me of a Tengu, just no more the long nose. Again, he's talking like through telepathy because his mouth isn't moving. Ooh. I feel like some of those people that were, yeah, all of these people, I wonder if something is among them that puts them to sleep, or they're just already dead. She becomes a hikikomori. Yep. This girl's eyes always seem like she's kind of, her eyes give off like a dead, corpsey look, because there's no shine or glare coming off it. Neo Green Life. That one was executed, the other 2 remain in prison. Great. Damn, that's a lot of people on that island, or that region of the island. So he's figuring out that these people might be already wiped out by the queen. Like she set up shop on that island and pretty much devoured all those people that oh look, there's a crocodile one. The crocodile is the only other one we've seen that could talk. We got a penguin, a turtle, or a tortoise. Look at that, she has the 3. Oh. She knows. Yeah, she knows that they're gone. She still laid out the table though, with the 3 bowls. Oh wow, she hasn't been eating. She's anorexic. I wonder how much time has passed. More kids to be eaten. Okay, so yeah, that village is that village is done for. And she misses out because she's searching for the kids. She's not gonna get hit or killed, I should say. Oh, never mind, she ran back. Ah, he was talking about quality food for the queen, so when he saw her, she didn't look too good. That's why he passed on her. Yeah, they're not going to bother with her because she looks so haggard. They probably won't go for old people. Why is this guy old? Oh wow. Where were they hiding this task force? Who's Gyro? It probably was like an old tortoise that she ate that made that guy. D2. 今世界中の都市部で急速に広まっている飲むドラッグだ。その原料となるビラの木の原産地はミテネレル。中でも NGL の国内には全世界のビラの木の 80% 以上が生育していると言われている。Okay. つまり黒い噂って NGL の国内でその薬が処刑じゃない。Hey, it's those guys. That was her name, Ponzu. I knew it started with a P. That's right, she controls insects. I don't see why they wouldn't go. They got nothing better to do. Like, all the leads to Jin is like gone as far as where Kite is at. Yeah, they can take care of themselves. Yeah, Gon ain't gonna let that happen. Notice he's not saying right, he's not agreeing to that. Damn, that's a lot of dead people. Or unconscious people. We don't know if they're really dead. Might as well be though. I like that penguin guy.
の社会について様々なことが学べる。ならば一つ教えてほしい。
I think that's a penguin.
人間も軍隊を持っているのか。もう一つ尋ねたい。奴らが言った名前とは何じゃ。名前か。知らぬのも仕方がない。それは人間にあって我々にはないものだからな。人間にも様々な個性があって当然だ。何しろ俺たちもその血を引いてるんだから。
Is that it is a signal. Oh, you got like a leopard, cheetah, you got a... What is that? So the queen can't talk. It's only those who are the squad leaders. 50 humans a day. What is the name? So, are they gonna name themselves, or is she gonna give them their names?
主のために競うように功をなそうとする反面、堅くなに功を重んじる。
All traits of a human.
それを面白いと思う私もまた変わり者か。
She ain't against it.
薄くではあるが、私にも人間の血が混じっているのかもしれない。
It's like, how did she get like that in the first place? She's mostly anamorphic herself.
過去を思い起こすがのとく。生まれくるそなたの姿が浮かぶ。王直属の参戦士。
The king's 3 royal guards.
私自らつけてやろう。
So she's gonna name them. The rest are just gonna name themselves, I'm guessing. Because she didn't say anything after she said, yeah, do what you want, whatever.
出発前にカイトに言われたじゃん。なんか有無を言わせぬ感じだったの。
We've gotta go make it a
だ
choice.
から二人とも結局返事できなかったけど、俺は全部期待を裏切ることになる。
So, Gon's thinking that this is still like a test set up by his father? I love this idea where, again, I'm going back to the blimps. I love the idea that blimps are like the main thing of travel. It's not airplanes, it's not boats. It's mainly blimps that you see them riding on. I love that. Alright, that was episode 78. We're progressing. I feel like there's a bit of a time skip because you notice the mother of the 2 kids that were eaten in the last episode, episode 77. She looked anorexic, like she wasn't eating. You hear the villagers talking how she keeps going into the forest searching for the kids. They're dead, we know that. She doesn't, so she keeps on going. She's like getting... I don't know, she's just not treating herself right to where her body's very unhealthy looking, and that's why the human insect guy, he doesn't have a name yet, but he has... His nose kind of gives off like a bird feel, which makes sense because he does have wings. Yeah, so there's a lot of mixes. It's human, it's like humans and then something else. So that guy has like a bird. There was a woman who had like a scorpion tail or some kind of tail. It was similar to Cell as well, like that guy in the intro. But yeah, we also found out that it could be, what was it? Kite and the gang, they were looking to see where this queen could possibly have set up shop. And he believes it's in this place called the Neo Green something. It was the NGL, I think was the acronym. I don't know what the L means. I'll look back into it. But Neo Green, the population is 2.17 million, I think. It's a lot of people for a place on the island. I mean, it looks like a pretty big island, but still, yeah, 2.17 million people, and it may not even be the whole island. It was like cut up in regions and such, but they are people who reject modern technology. They do not like cameras, phones, wires. They talked about how a camera crew tried to get in. One person from the crew was executed, and the remaining two are like in prisoners. They're in there, but they're prisoners. We also got to see the old attendees or old examinees from before, Ponzu, and I forget the other guy's name. They didn't say it. If they did, I missed it, but yeah, I forgot that she could control insects as well. She uses the bees or wasps, and she offers her services to be like a form of communication where she could use the insects to send notes or something so that they can stay in contact with each other, because if they were to bring in modern technologies such as cell phones and, you know, wires and such, they'd be again executed or like taken to jail or something like that. So she's coming. That other guy is coming. Don't remember his name. Don't know the other two guys that told him about it. But it seems like the queen is getting ready to give birth real soon. She has made 3 royal guards for the king, and she's gonna name them personally. That was another thing. There was a NGL, like a resistance or it was an underground crew or group, I should say, where they actually traffic drugs that are indigenous to the area of NGL. And it works out for them, that group, because they're in a place that rejects modern technology, so nobody from the outside can go in and, you know, document or find proof through media technology to bring back and accuse those people for their actions, their criminal activities. And they have guns. They were able to fight off when you know, the big insects were coming to take more food to the queen. They fought them off. Also, names, going back to the names, that's when what was it, the old turtle guy asked about it, the penguin looking bird dude. He's like the smartest one out of the group so far, because he's actually reading books. And the queen actually finds it fascinating how the behavior of her children, the workers, have changed in such a way that it reflects a lot of human human attributes, you know, fighting for glory, arguing with themselves, to better themselves. It's all like traits of a human. And she's not against it. She finds it, again, fascinating. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get names for the guys that we've already seen so far, and then we're gonna see the 3 kings royal guards. Based on the pacing of this episode, I wouldn't be surprised if she gives birth to the king in the next episode already. It seems like that's the pacing right now. Like, there has been some time since the last episode to now. But yeah, I think I'm done talking. I'm just gonna jump right into the next one. I'm guessing those are the 3 royal guards. And yes, that would be the king. No good NGL. So the Meantime Union is the whole island itself, and NGL is the far side, far left region. So wait, do they not like cars? Transportation? NGL people?
俺たちはむしろ後発組だったよ。
Like, would the driver have to stop and let them walk the rest of the way before they enter the territory?
プロのハンターチームだろう。さすがにベテラン
Yeah, see, they're on horses. They're ready to go in.
情報を仕入れている。
でも本当にいるのかな。人間を襲うほどの大きな虫なんて。
I wonder if she'll be able to control the bigger bugs. That'd be interesting.
ここまで来た以上、なんとか結果を出さないと。
I think they're a couple.
早速この村を本日の攻撃目標に組み入れる。コルト、言ってくれるか？
His name is Colt.
なんだよ、ペギー。俺じゃねえんだよ。
G2
Peggy's pretty fitting, considering. And then it's Chi2. Okay, so they're just going by, like, the species.
北西部には
What was she?
ないん
Zazan?
じゃないの？
逃げ回るのをどっちか
They'll probably run into Gong and them and realize how powerful they are, and it's like, yes, we want them.
ではない。
行こうぜ、だな。コルトもあんまり根気ねえんだよ。適当に息抜きしながらやる。
Yeah, she had to have been a scorpion.
その問題が軍機の緩みにもつながりかね。早めに手を打つ。
That is true.
確かに引き締めされた
Individuality is usually not
この師団
in the
長
best
会議にも
interests of the hive
メレオロンとユンジュが
type
姿を
of
見せたよな。メレオ
civilization.
出てこい。
Chameleon guy.
言っとくが、ユンジュがいないのは俺のせいじゃないからな。かばおうなんて思ってねえし。
Yunji.
あいつも勝手に言ったんだぜ。人間がいい。何？どこの地区だ？
I think Yunji is the alligator or crocodile dude.
ちげえよ。ほら、反撃してきた人間がいたじゃん。
Going after the resistance. Resistance.
そいつらみんなペットにするんだって生き延びてたぜ。
No, wait, the crocodile guy's right there. So who's Yunji? Oh, he's overwhelming them. This must be Yunji. He's like a centaur.
刺激で逃げろよ。
Why aren't they shooting back? Did the bullets bounce off of him?
あの2本のでっけえ木が検問所で
Yeah,
大した
see, he can't drive in there.
プロのハンターならば無下に入国をお断りすることも
Oh, they can't deny regardless, huh?
どうぞ。
That's interesting. They have computers there, though. Is it just for this station?
パソコンとか機械あるじゃん。
ここはまだ
Oh, still not within the borders yet.
外交業務として主に情報交換に使用します。
Hmm.
したがって金属、石油製品、ガラス製品など心当たりのあるものは全て
Even
この場で
material?
話していただきます。
Metal, glass, petroleum.
メガデモですか？
はい。
Oh, not even clothes.
下着などに
Belts, shoes, or underwear contain any plastic, chemicals, or metal. You must remove them. Wow.
冗談じゃないわよ。
他にも体内にボルトや歯科治療のインプラント、金、銀、成形のシリコンゴムなどを有し、この場で摘出不可能な方は
What?
お断りしております。
How would they even know? I mean, really. Looks like the only one who didn't have to change was Kite.
お前たちは最寄りの町で待機しててくれ。2週間以内に一度ここに戻り連絡する。
Okay, so they're staying behind. It's gonna
あち
be
らが検問所になります。
just those guys.
質に応答の後、金属探知機と X 線装置、
Okay,
さらに超音波装置で
they had to have that just to check to see if you have anything inside you.
体内に部品を埋めて
Makes
銃を持
sense.
ち込んだ方々がいらっしゃいますね。
Smuggling.
直腸にカメラや携帯電話を隠すのは当たり
In
前。
their
入国し
rectums.
た後で訓練した動物にノートパソコンを運ばせようとした方もいらっしゃいましたね。
ようこそ NGL へ。
I keep on thinking L was gonna be like Legion. Neo Green Legion or something like that.
ハント開始だ。
So we got Kite, Kelua, Podungo, Gon, and Dinner was his name?
巨大昆虫の目撃。
Yeah.
そんな報告
You saw Kelua standing on the back of the horse?
それは
If we are attacked and killed by animals, that is simply nature taking its course.
動くんじゃねえぞ。死んじまっても責任取れない。
A koala?
獣の分際で人間様に指図すんじゃねえ。
Oof, he just took it. Did he just spit at him?
生まれ変わって出直しな。勘に触るんだ。こういう野郎は身の程ってものを知らねえ。
They don't know their place. Wow. So it's they are looking at humans as insects now. Yeah. This guy spit at the guy and killed him. It's like the only thing that you can tell makes them bug-like are the tips of their fingers with like the two claws. And like the I think the legs or like the joints area. That's like the only thing that you can tell they aren't, you know, normal.
それに今日のノルマは終わった。運ぶだけ無駄。だったら俺が食ってやるよ。何？どうせいつかは食われちまうんだ。これは命令だ。ラモット。
Insubordination.
お前らどこの部隊だっけ？
Oh, they can't talk.
ザザン。
He can understand them though.
ですからユンジュ隊のところにでも行ってみる。あそこの部隊。
Was it Yunji or Yunju? I probably read it wrong earlier.
すぐに入隊できるんじゃない。なんだよこりゃ。
ひどい。
誰か銃で応戦してるんだ。こいつらは DD を密造している。
D2, that's right. Underground manufacturers of D2 was the drug. They must have just missed the koala dude then. Oh, you're dead. That koala would do well to match up with again, I don't know his name, the guy who just fired the arrow of Nin. Talk to them. You're a bug whisperer. Come on. Is this a village? Oh, this must be the hideout of the gang. The gang who's trafficking D2. Or DD. However you want to call it. Oh, he's catching the bullets. That laugh. Not from him, the girl. That laugh from her was... He was in the chair. Unless there was no one in the chair. I couldn't tell if the chair was facing them or... Nope, there is someone. The country's shadowy ruler. That went by kind of fast, no? Alright, that was episode 79. Kite and the gang, they made it to the NGL region, and as well as Ponzu and her gang. Again, I don't know the guy's name who fired the arrow in, but yeah, I think those two are a couple, just based on how she was leaning on him on the horseback ride. But yeah, they're gonna use her. They're gonna use her methods of the bugs to get word out on what's going on here. So you have the drug, which is from a tree that is indigenous to the area. That drug is called DD or D2, and the guy is like, they said it. He's like the shadowy shadowy figurehead who controls this organization dealing with the drug, and they're being cornered by the soldiers of the Chimera Ant Queen, who all have names now. So the one that we've been introduced to first, his name is Colt. There's so many right now. I don't think I'll be able to keep up, but some of them are just based off of what they were. So there's the penguin guy, his name is Peggy. There's the cheetah, which is just Chitu. You know, some of them are easy, some of them I don't really see the relation to what they are. Like Zazan, she looks like a scorpion. She has to be part scorpion. I don't know anything else that has that type of color palette and the stinger at the end of the tail. Besides Cell, right? But obviously that guy's not in here. Imagine if the Chimera Ant Queen ate Cell from Dragon Ball Z, and that's what produced the king, and that's why the king is so powerful or something like that. We still haven't seen the 3 royal guards. I said it before, but I predict that it's those 3. It's got to be those 3. It's so obvious. The 3 in the intro right before they pan up to what I believe would be the Chimera's Ant King, who wasn't birthed yet. I thought it was going to be this episode where we get to see him, but maybe next episode. But yeah, the security just to get into the region or the country, NGL, it's so tight. You know, it's like you can't. I thought it was just like technology in general, but no, it's like materials like metal, plastic, synthetic type stuff. You know, it's like product of what was made using modern technology. You know, anything that was made using modern technology, if it's just a material, that is not allowed. And they also don't allow it even if you have it like inside your body, that's like holding you together. It's like you're just not allowed inside the country. And I understand they explain it that people try to smuggle that stuff in like up their bum or whatever, but you know, it's like TSA or something. TSA security at the airport, they go balls to the wall. You know, the security in here is actually like on another level compared to TSA in real life, but it's comparative to the to TSA. But yeah, they are starting to look down on humans as if they are, you know, weaker beings, and it's like they are a product. They are a product of humans because the Chimera King eats humans and then they are produced. So I find it kind of weird that the koala guy looks down on humans, even though, well, he may not be human, he's probably just a koala guy, but because of how anthropomorphic he is, he's practically human himself, but he just looks down on human, and it's the insects that are looking down on the humans this time. It's not humans looking at, you know, insects as an insect. It's an insect looking down at a human as if they were the insects themselves. That kind of sounded really confusing the way I said it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, not everyone actually went inside. Well, we had Kite, Podungo, Dinner, along with Gon and Killua. The rest stayed behind because they, like Spinner, she wasn't having it. I don't know if the others felt the same way as her, but they are gonna stay on the outskirts, a town nearby along the border of the NGL region, and I guess they'll relay information to each other somehow. But yeah, that koala guy, he is where do you get the suit from anyway? A suit that size. It's not like they kidnapped a child that was wearing it or something. Like they had to actively go out and find these things. They don't just get born with the clothes, right? They have to look for them. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else at the moment. Let's just jump right into the next one. You know, now I think about it, do we know this guy? Because he's like shadowy figure right now. Is it someone we already know? And that's why they're not showing his face? Evil and terrible. Right, that was his name, Gyro. We're gonna get his backstory.
0歳から12歳までとある飯場で育った父親を殴り殺して飛び出すまでの間ずっとただ働きを強いられていた
Okay, so he killed his own father.
声をかけることはほとんどなかった
Wait, that's his father.
夜9時までと決められていた
It's like he's in
木製
prison.
で腐りかけのベッドは人に迷惑をかけるな無口な父親が唯一
Don't make trouble for others. I mean, I could get behind the saying. It's just the way he's carrying it out is, like the stuff that's he thinks is trouble is like very small stuff. The father, I mean.
少年の小さな宇宙では父親は神に等しかった彼は父親を慕っていたし父親から必要とされていると信じていた
I don't think so, dude.
2つあったその時父親が徹夜でタオルを変え続け
Oh, okay. That's nice.
出ていけって言われねえのはなおめえが金するだけで
I can see that too.
心の奥底にその可能性を押し込めていた彼は死んだら死んだで構わねえ
Ooh.
だとよ
He looked away. Ignored him completely.
確かに自分と目が合いながら全く関心を示さず通り過ぎていく父親
Mm-hmm. That was the kicker.
その時全てを理解した 100% 父親自身のためのもの
Mm.
人は父親のこと
I wasn't expecting us to dive into this guy's backstory and it being this long. You realize that he wasn't treated as a
少年
human.
はしばらくして立ち上がりそのまま近くにあったハンマーを手に取った
That's not the type of hammer I thought he grabbed. That was a big hammer.
ジャイロは
Sledgehammer, practically.
NGL を設立するジャイロは全世界に悪意をばらまきた
Desire to ruin life for the entire world. Ooh!
DD はそのためのまだほんの手始めであった
Was merely the first step. And they were crushed by these anamorphic creatures birthed by a anamorphic chimera ant queen. In the end, we never really got to see this guy, Gyro.
工場は俺がいただく今日からここが俺の城だ
Okay. So he made his own base.
ここで何が起こってるんだ
They basically took down a whole organization that was running the country from the shadows. I guess that's a plus for now.
俺たちに抵抗する人間たちがいるというまあそういうことだろうな
It'd be interesting once these guys learn Nen, because right now I'm pretty sure they don't know how to use Nen. I mean, they're like days old, a month at the most.
我々の持たざる能力を持って
hmm They're discovering the Nen.
怖いぞ人間は
人間の力ならそれを受け継いでいる俺たちにも使えるって分かってねえのはお前だだったら俺たちも手段を選ばず女王様を守ればいいだけの話だ違うか
まあ確かにその通りだ
レイナは俺が守る
レイナ
Did he just give the name to the queen?
誰だレイナって
いやお前が今言ったろうが
俺は何も言ってないぞお前の空耳だろ
Wait,
そんなことより
does he have like a split personality
人
thing
間
going
が
on?
下級兵クラスを殺傷できる武器を何種類も持っているということだ。レイ
Yeah, I think the guy's like multiple personality disorder or something.
ダメね。連絡を取り合ったハンターたちは全滅したってことよ。
Ooh.
そうか。戻ろう。
Yeah, get
俺
out.
たちだけで手に負えるレベルの生き物じゃない。何でもいいから早くここから逃げようぜ。このままじゃみんな。
Is that his head? It's always the head. Always the head. He's... Wait. Is he still alive? I know that when a head is severed, you could still, like, blink and everything, but why was he able to talk? Eek. What's with those eyes?
なんなのよこいつ。
下級でいい子供はこんなもんも見ることできねえんだべか。お前さんの体を覆っている生命力そのものとも言えるエネルギー
So he can see it.
武器の源だな。
He can see the Nen.
最上級の栄養食になりそうだ。
That voice, too. Everything about this character, oh god. Eee. You bite off the head? Yep. God. Hey. What happened? Oh, he got stabbed.
相変わらず戦い方がお粗末ね。もう戻るよ。いい獲物が手に入ったから。
Oh, don't tell me they're gonna eat him.
こいつは普通の人間の1000人分にも値する栄養。
Where's Ponzu?
お手柄よ。バイク。
She ditch? She dipped. Oh, this guy. Out of all of the creations she birthed, that one needs to go first. Like, as soon as possible. Everything about it, I can't stand.
応援を呼ばなきゃ。
Not gonna lie, I like Ponzu. I like her design.
まだ間に合う。きっとまだ仲間がいる。
No! In the head! I was just about to say I don't want her to die, but... Oh, this guy. The trigger happy freak. Oh... I really liked her too. Man. Oh, and he's just eating her. God damn it. That was really disappointing. I wonder if Gon remembers Ponzu. Probably does, but like if he remembers that that's her ability, using the bees or wasps.
悪いな、先を急ぐ。
はい。もう少しスピードを上げても馬は大丈夫ですよ。
それじゃ遅すぎる。
Man, the way Ponzu went out, I was really hoping that wasn't gonna happen. It was more brutal than I thought it was gonna be. Oh no.
おそらくキメラアント。もしもそのキメラアントたちが
It just hit me, Chimera. It's like a combination of different animals.
想像したくない。
Why didn't I think of that sooner?
支配者たちにすでに
It makes perfect sense why it's called Chimera.
NGL とキメラアント。思いつく限り最悪の組み合わせ。未曾有のバイオハザードになる。
Alright, that was episode 80. That landed on a sour note for me. I'm so disappointed that Ponzu's dead, and the way she went out. She didn't deserve that. I actually liked her design too and everything. I mean, her power wasn't really, it was alright. It was useful, that's why they brought her along, but she should have stayed behind. Yeah, it looked like those two were a couple. Again, I don't know the guy's name. Don't care. He's probably dead anyway. He's probably gonna feed. He's gonna be fed to the queen, and that's gonna help boost the power of the king, like way up there. And yeah, the whole Chimera Ant army, they took down the underground organization that was run by Gyro, who took like a good portion of the beginning of this episode. It was like his whole backstory, and in the end we never even see his face. And it like you don't even see the struggle. It was just him sitting in the chair, like the silhouette, can't see him, and then it just cuts to an empty chair that's hashed with blood on it, and then that guy, is it Junju? No, Yunju, I think his name was, the centaur looking guy. He claimed that area that used to be the organization's hideout. He claimed it as his own base. Oh, I'm just so disappointed on what happened to Ponzu right now. In my mind as she was running away, I'm like, you know what? If she kind of reminded me of Machi, but if Machi had like more happy upbringing, like if Machi wasn't raised in like the Meteor City. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Machi the way she is as well, but I've always looked at the way Ponzu was like running. She was like, in comparison to Machi, she's like way weaker, but I liked her design just as much as I liked Machi's design. But the difference in personalities, I was just thinking as she was running, that she kind of gave off like, if Machi grew up in this happy scenario, she probably would have turned out like Ponzu. I'm glad that's not the case, because then Machi would be dead. Then again, I wouldn't like her as much, because I like Machi more than Ponzu, and the way Ponzu went out, that she didn't deserve that. That was yeah. Well, what was it? Again, we're down to Kite, Killua, and Gon. They're like the only hunters there in the region as far as we know. Like, it seemed like Ponzu was trying to communicate with like hunters on the outside that were nearby. Apparently they're dead too. Everyone is dead except for our crew, Gon's crew. And it's just them three, Kite, Killua, and Gon. They're like the only hunters that's going to be in the region as of this moment. It'd be nice if we could get Leorio, Kurapika in this, but let's try to get the word out. So the two that Kite sent back, Udongo and Dinner, hopefully they do get the word out, and then maybe we could actually see Kurapika and Leorio come in. Like, they'll get the word, because then everyone has access to information through the Hunter website or whatever. And once it's been notified, they'll post it on their website. Every hunter would have access to that information. Everyone should know about it. It'd be cool if, some friends would come and help. Because it's just them three against like a whole army, which is just getting stronger and stronger the more the queen eats, and eventually she's gonna birth the king, which again did not happen. I thought it would happen within, like the last episode. It didn't happen in this one. So yeah. I'm still disappointed about Ponzu. Anyway, I'll probably stop for now. Still, like, kind of moping about it. It's so sad because she didn't really get a lot of screen time. Like, the most she's ever had was probably in the first Hunter exam. And then she appeared again when Killua went to get his, for that brief moment. And then that was it, right? That was it. You know, but prior to all of this. Yeah. Alright, I think I said all I had to say. Hopefully things start to turn, you know, not turn for the worse, but start to get better for Gon and his crew. The situation is dire. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and I hope for better things to come in the next 3 episodes. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Shoots.